Dear friends, brothers and sisters in Christ, today we celebrate the fourth Sunday of Easter, year B, and we celebrate the Good Shepherd Sunday, and the Sunday for the prayer of vocations to religious life, which comes from the family. So vocations to married life as well. We need good mothers, good fathers, good brothers and sisters, good friends, good people of God. So today we are here to pray for vocations in all forms of life, in married life, in religious life, to the priesthood, vocations to life, to everything that encourages and promotes life. And we would ask ourselves, are we good shepherds or bad shepherds? A good shepherd is one who lays down his life so that others can have life and can enjoy life. And in laying down our lives as good shepherds, many times it's not always an easy thing. That's where we see the sacrifice coming in out of love. How many people sacrifice their time, their life, their talents, their gifts, and their everything so that others can have life. Just as Jesus Christ himself sacrificed and offered himself for us all so that we can have life and life to the full. He was not selfish. He was generous. And he invites us not to be selfish, but to be generous to everyone, dear friends. We get inspiration, dear friends, from the Gospel of John chapter 10 verses 11 to 18. And what really encourages and consoles is the first expression that Jesus says about himself. He says, I am the good shepherd. Not only a shepherd, but a good shepherd. It's beautiful to dear friends, to remember that Jesus as a good shepherd, that's the main mission of his life on earth. He's coming on earth to be one with us, and one for us was to be a good shepherd, to save the lost sheep. A good shepherd is one who leaves the 99 because he knows they are safe and searches for that one which may be even seen like it is nothing, it is useless. That is the love of God the Father, who knows that those who are okay, thank God they are okay, but is also interested in that one which is lost, which is least, which is abandoned, which is scattered. My brother, my sister, we are all good shepherds, and we are invited, each one, whether you have a responsibility or not, to take care of each other, to search for that one which is lost, which is last, which is least. This is the image of the good shepherd, dear friends, that we are guided about. We see a good shepherd, he goes to search for the one which is lost. That was the mission of Jesus Christ. He did not come for the righteous. He came for sinners, to search for those who were lost. And his mission is our mission. And he carries us on his shoulders. He took upon us everything. He carries our weight, he carries our sin, he carries our nothingness, he carries our fears, our challenges on his shoulders, in his heart, so that we can get strength. When we are tired of walking, he lifts us, he carries us on his shoulders. That is the love of a good shepherd, dear friends. Do I carry the weight of others? Do I carry the life of others? Is there someone I'm helping? However, with the little I have and with the much I have, with the many gifts I have or with the few gifts I have, am I helping someone either materially or spiritually or intellectually or in any way? If I do that, then I'm a good shepherd. Dear friends, we distinguish in our society those who are good shepherds like Jesus Christ, who has a heart that is so big, that embraces all as they are, a heart that loves, that forgives, that welcomes, a heart that of a father and of a mother, the heart of a good shepherd. So that's one category. And the other categories are the fake shepherds, the bad shepherds, like the hired people who only wait for their pay. And this is the distinction we are going to make here right now, dear friends. A good shepherd knows each one of the sheep one by one, and the more you know, the more you love. They even know the voice. They know the knowing knows. I know the good things about the other person, and I also know the limitations. But knowing the limitations, not to use the limitations for their disadvantage. It's knowing the limitations so that I see how to help the others in their limitations, in their negatives, to help them be better. So a good shepherd knows the good and the challenges of the other in order to help, to encourage that which is good, at the same time to help them uplift them, to learn from that which is not good and to come out of that which is not good. That is a good shepherd, dear friends. And a good shepherd lays down his life for his friends. He offers his time, his talents, his gifts, in order that others can live and live life to the full. Just as Jesus, a good shepherd, did. He laid down, he took upon everything, and because of his wounds, his pains, his sacrifices, we are healed. Sometimes because of our sacrifices, others have life, and they have life because of us and because of you and me. Keep on doing that. Keep on doing the good, even if it calls for sacrifice, because as long as what I am doing is for the good of the other, because that life that we give out of our sacrifices will never be lost. It is encouraging others to be generous, to love, to encourage others and to teach others how to love when we sacrifice out of love, and love without counting the cost. In love, you don't calculate. In love, there may be challenges, it may not be easy, yet I embrace it because I wish the best for the other. A good shepherd doesn't consider himself alone, he considers others first. He's selfless. He's just generous in giving his time and his everything, his gifts that he has received from the Lord. That's a good shepherd, dear friend. A good shepherd defends his sheep. He's not even afraid to die so long as his sheep is alive. He defends the sheep and protects his sheep and caters for the sheep and cares for the sheep. Do we defend the people around us? Do husbands defend their wives? Do the children defend their parents and everyone? Do friends defend each other into everything that is good? We are not talking about defending someone in something which is bad. No. Is defending in something which is good and standing for that, even if I'm the only one standing for the right and the good thing. A good shepherd protects and defends and is willing even to die so that another one can live. Are we able to reach that extent of offering ourselves even to the cost of pain, of sacrifice, out of love, so that others can live? A good shepherd has a heart for all. He embraces all. He welcomes all. His heart is not only limited to himself and a few. He is a universal donor. He donates to everyone without looking at the face, color, language, tribe. He embraces, welcomes all. That's why we hear Jesus saying that there are some sheep that he has to take care of, than sheep which are not among the Jewish tribe and religion, that he has to take care of. That's why he came and he sends messages and good news even to the Gentiles, the non-Jews, even to those who are marginalized, even those who were considered no people. He is there for them. Actually, that's exactly what he came to be and to do. And that is exactly what Jesus came to do. He left the 99 to look for the one sinner. He came to look for the sinners, those who are struggling, those whose faith and life is becoming heavy for them. My brother, my sister, is your life heavy? Is your life difficult to carry? Remember, we have a good shepherd who is here to carry it with us. Just do the best you can, trust him, and leave everything in his hands, and he will see us through. And on the other hand, we see the bad shepherd, the fake shepherds who are hired only for money. Their intention is only to look for material gain, not for people, not for relationship. They are just there to look for money, and they don't mind how the work goes on. It's just for them, at the end of the month, they will just expect something even when they have done nothing. That is a bad shepherd. They are considering only money, only material things, accumulation of things which they will even live here on earth, instead of considering the people. Do I consider people? Do I consider relationship? Good shepherds consider relationship over money, over material things. Am I a good shepherd that considers human persons and their dignity, and try to see what I can do to any human person, whether I know them or not. Or I'm a bad shepherd that only looks for material things, gain a lot of things, and I can even kick off other people as long as I have money, and at the end of it all, the money remains here. When we die, we leave it here. Be a good shepherd that welcomes and considers relationship over money, over material things, because at the end of it all, what remains is the heart that we will have created into the lives of the human persons. A bad shepherd only considers himself and does not consider about others. He does not care about others. He only thinks about his own comfort instead of helping others. He's selfish. He's not generous, and he just looks down on others and doesn't mind whether others are okay or not. Unfortunately, this could be in our families, that maybe some husbands consider their wives as just nothing. That is a bad shepherd. Or wives consider their husband as nothing. That's a bad shepherd. Or parents look down on their parents. Remember, we came from the parents are the ones who made us who we are, even if maybe we didn't get all that we wanted. But parents have sacrificed a lot out of love. And we are invited to be good shepherds, whether I'm small or big, young or old. We are invited to be good shepherds to each other. The mind, the heart of a bad shepherd is on the payment, on material things. He doesn't mind whether the shepherd are gathered or they are scattered. He just scatters, he just divides. He just looks only on himself and doesn't mind whether the sheep are scattered or they are lost or they are confused. That's a bad shepherd. Whereas a good shepherd is concerned about the unity of the sheep and the oneness and the love and the tenderness and the care that everyone really deserves as a human being. Whatever form of shepherding or leading, let our motivation be that of service with humility, serving others with humility, and never getting tired of loving them, caring them, and forgiving them. That is whatever each one of us is called to be. Good shepherds, good leaders who serve with humility, simplicity, and give life to others. Dear friends, let us never get tired of laying down our lives for the people we serve, sacrificing, offering our time. And that time is never a loss or waste. It will come back to us. That love returns to us. If not in this world, in the world to come. We are investing in the bank of love, of relationship. Let's consider others let's consider relationship over material gains, because that's the most important thing. Dear friends, if we choose service, humble service, and relationship of the people over material gain, then we are good shepherds, good leaders with a shepherd's heart, with a father's heart, with a mother's heart, with a caring heart, with a friendly heart. But if we consider material things only, focusing on things, then we are bad shepherds, dear friends. Beware of the bad fake shepherds who pretend to be your friends, your leaders, and yet their intention is to manipulate, is to take advantage of the simple hearts of the people, of the little things that the people have, and for them they are accumulating and taking advantage of the simplicity and the humility of the people. Don't take advantage of the simplicity of the people, of the little the people have. That is a big, huge sin. Earn well what you earn. Don't take advantage of the people, no matter who they are. Be good shepherds. Here are some more qualities of a good shepherd, and one of it is that of love. A good shepherd loves, gives life to all, and he gives life sacrificing and serving with humility without counting the cost, and never get tired of doing good. Are you one of those who loves and gives life with your words and actions, serving people with humility, simplicity, and never getting tired of doing good? Then in that case, you are a good shepherd. And in loving, there is laying down of one's life in sacrifice out of love. It's never a limitation. It's not negative to lay down one's life. It's not negative to go through challenges and pains and sacrifice. Even sweating, that is a symbol of love and of sacrifice. A good shepherd is also, another quality is that of leader. Apart from being a loving person, a one who gives life, who lays down his life, is also a leader. Not in terms of power, I have power to show that you are down and I'm up. No, he's a leader who serves with humility, who uses his power to help people look and live as brothers and sisters. He helps them to stay together, to be together, and he uses his wisdom, his mind, his heart to bring everyone together into one family, into one community, and to make life easier for everyone. So he's a good leader. And here we don't consider age. Anyone can be a good leader. Everyone, even the kids, are good shepherds, good leaders, and we are called to serve simply as brothers and sisters at the same level. If I have power, my power should be able to be employed and shown in service with humility, with a smile, embracing everyone, even if we are all different, embracing everyone as they are, with their differences, with their different way of thinking, never getting afraid because others don't think the way I think as a leader. No, a good leader is a one who embraces the differences of the people and puts all the people together in their different way of thinking, their different way of doing things, because this different way of thinking and doing things is at the same time very enriching. When put together, when we gather together and put together our different way of doing things, there is a lot of blessings that come out there. So a good leader orchestrates, he kind of harmonizes, he brings all these differences together so that they can be used to be unified and to give more blessing and to enrich each other and to make life a variety, not monotony with only his way of doing things. There are many others around him who can also give life. So a good leader just motivates, he just coordinates, he just orchestrates, then putting together the different gifts. There's more life, variety, the outburst of life that is shown to the people. And leadership is action. So a good leader is one who acts rather than speak too much. He acts, he does good, he inspires, he breathes in life, he coordinates, he orchestrates everything. A good leader is not all about position. A good leader is a man of action, with tenderness, with closeness. When he sees an enemy coming, he defends. He does not run away. He defends. He doesn't run away from responsibility. He defends the enemy and fights for the negative things that are happening around his people. My brother, my sister, do I run away when challenges come? Be good leaders that do not run away, that face challenges and help others together, put our heads together to overcome the challenges that may come in life. A good leader guides people. A good shepherd guides people in the right way. You know, you may guide people in the wrong way. A good leader guides people in the right way, in the good way. And he also challenges those who are in the bad way to come to the good way. He doesn't come together to fight negative values. No, he comes together to encourage everything that is positive and good, and discourage and kick off anything that is negative. A good leader, a good guide, a good shepherd listens. He opens his ears to listen to the cries of the people, to listen to their joys, their aspirations, their dreams, their fears, and their desperations and their confusion, and he guides them. So he closes his mouth sometimes so that he can open his two ears to listen and to guide better the people, especially in what they are going through. That's a good leader who closes the mouth sometimes and opens the ears to listen more, because the more we listen, the more we'll guide, the more we'll serve the people with one heart. And as Pope Francis says, may the Lord help us to smell like sheep, to have the smell of the sheep, because a good shepherd identifies himself with the sheep in their struggling moments, and that shows that we are one with the sheep. He's compassionate, he's loving, he's caring, he's there for the sheep, and he sacrifices, dear friends. May Almighty God bless you, dear friends, from Jerusalem, as we remain good shepherds to all.